Hi, this is Post Edit Ike, and I just want to say apologies for any mishaps and things that you may about to hear in the game. Discord is notoriously known for cutting off people's voices once in a while whenever we're in a voice chat, and of course, that is to be expected in this game. And during our gameplay, majority of my players, if not even all of us, even I had it open, we like to use OrcPub. If you're not familiar with what OrcPub is, it's a site that hosts your D&D sheets and what have you. We were using those to refer to our stats and whatnot, and of course, it crashed on us just as we were playing. So, that's fun. But yeah, I hope that even all my editing and everything with audio, it just kind of adds that little something to just have fun with it. I also apologize if I sounded really rusty around the edges when it came down to actually DMing and going through with our final battle, because I don't get to DM very much. I am still a very new DM, and a lot of this was still kind of new to me, even though I have been playing D&D for a little bit now. So, just keep that in mind. I felt that was a thing I had to clarify. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, just enjoy the game.
Backstory, but go on. Sorry,
we'll get to character introductions in a second, actually.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
So I guess I should probably lay out the scene first, and then we'll introduce everyone's characters and how they all fit into the main scene.
Cool.
Okay, so let's see where we begin here. Well, let's just say the beginning starts with the title card that I have drawn up. It shows counting the ways, and you can see the little flashlight flicker on, all dramatically and all that stuff. You hear the theme in the background. And then it gets into our into our game, or our episodic adventure. So it begins where you guys are actually all carpooling together. You guys are going home from a party. What kind of party did you guys decide all to go to?
I have a question.
Whatever it was, Blackwing was the designated driver.
Actually, there's something about that driver,
God.
I should say. But before we get to that, we're going to introduce each of your characters.
He was the designated stay sober, or
the responsible one.
What would you think Ricketts wouldn't be sober?
So how about we all go through and introduce our characters then?
Okay.
Who wants to go first? I guess from the top of the chat to the bottom, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, am I at the top of the chat?
I guess so.
Who's at the top of the chat? Wait.
To me, it's generic,
Oh,
then
jeez.
Highway, then Lizzie, then Ricket.
Okay. Well, hi.
Okay.
I'm generic. I'm going to be playing Miss Tori. That's the voice I was using for her. A little cleric, little moth. As for the party, I don't know. She probably tagged along, wandering into the party, and just assimilated herself into the group without literally introducing herself to anyone. Just yeah, I'm part of this. Totally. I was here the entire time. Yes. And I'm going home with you guys. Wherever that is. We'll decide that later.
Woo, I love this.
That's... yeah, it's Miss Tori.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then there's Highway.
Hello, my name is Highway, and I'm playing Spindleshanks. Basically, Spindleshanks is just wandered in from the dark, saw this party, decided to scare some people half to death, decided, this is alright. He's just been wandering around, generally unnerving people with his just looks in general, drinking some of the alcohol, and then just decided to follow because basically he's got nothing else better to do, so he got into the car.
I thought it was
it's
he has
not
nothing
very
better to
awfully
scare, so
mind
he
you.
just goes to this party or something.
There's no children near where he is, so
yeah, whatever.
he's just like, screw it. Nah, I got nothing else to do.
And then Lizzie.
Hi, my name is Lizzie, and I'm going to be playing TY, or Tyler. TY Down. They are a fighter, and they are kitted out in something that is not party gear. They're just in armor. So I don't know where in the four corners of this wonderful land Tyler appeared from, but ended up in this party and now in the car. Tyler is very confused because Tyler is very into that sort of
Did Tyler just like
adventuring stick, you know? They got a sword, they got a shield, and they're in a car with people who look weird and have been drinking, and they've pretty much just been quiet and hoping that they get dropped off somewhere so they can just carry on with their hitchhiking adventure.
And then we get Rickett.
I'm Rickett. I'll be playing Blackwing Palomino. Basically, he probably doesn't know them too well, but he heard that there was a party and he decided to come along to make sure no one did anything too stupid.
He's the responsible one.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so because of all that, I guess you guys probably all decided, yeah, we're just gonna go into this car because it'll take us back to Toontown, as this party is a good whiles away from Toontown. And our scene basically opens up to all of you guys sitting in this little car, and there is a highway that you are on, but the highway is so busy, no vehicle is really able to move around a whole lot. You hear, like, cars honking, you hear so many, like, noise. There may even be some cartoon characters on top of their cars dancing and singing for some reason. You don't really understand why, but you're just like, okay, that's their story, I guess. But anyway, you actually hear something from the car. The car itself is actually the one driving. And you know his name is Yinib.
No.
He is Yinib, the animated cab car. And you can just hear him going on and on and on about how he got messed up on his oil change and da-da-da. He's just like, well, I can't believe you guys are so glad to be the ones to go back with me. It's gonna take a while, and I do apologize for the delay. There's a really bad accident up ahead, I guess. I don't really know. I can't see that far. Is there anything you want to talk to him about?
Can I have Tori climb out of the window and go to be like, I can go see if there's an accident and climb onto the top of the car to see what's causing the traffic jam?
Oh, you could do that if you want. I guess you could go, I would be careful. Please don't make a mess. I promise. I just got the outside cleaned, like yesterday.
No, I'll go see what's wrong, and I can come back out and reassure your worries. And she just starts, like, rolling down the window and trying to climb on top of the car. Just like, it's fine, I'm fine.
Like, Spindle's just like, take me with you.
Blackwing is one of those people who, whenever they're in a car, they act like they're the driver, so he is sitting dead still, just staring out at the road.
Oneshot's just like waves his hand in front of it just to check if they blink.
His eyes are not visible, but I can tell you that he does not blink.
Is there anything that Ty is doing?
Ty is trying not to get hit with all of these people climbing up fucking winter.
Like they're climbing over your lap, like, okay, I'm going out this way instead of the other way, which probably would have been easier.
Please, don't touch the hand.
Just very cramped in this, because he is 8 foot tall.
Well, I think with that, after... Actually, let's see here. Let's see. Oh! Who left? Uh-oh.
Kids.
Rickett! I need Rickett!
In the arms of the angel, close your eyes.
Rickett! Rickett!
First I have to pay respects.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The car was too much to handle.
Palomino was paying me so much.
We just got started.
Who is sitting next to
There we
Hey!
go.
Discord glitched out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Okay.
Thank you. So
Just
I'm gonna
weird.
say-
Whoever's sitting next to Spindleshanks is gotta watch out because one of his legs is actually a spike and the other is just a pitchfork. So someone's gonna have to be very careful. Pointy. Yeah.
This motherfucker is a health and safety warning. Why is he in?
I think I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
let.
take a look.
I think what was it? It was Miss Tori who got onto the car up first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Sitting
make
on the
you-
roof.
I'm gonna make you do an insight check if you could do that.
Okay, yeah, wait. Let me check my... Do I need... I had +5 because of my insight proficiency, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I believe so. Oh, wait, insight. Wisdom. So that'd be a wisdom check. So +3.
+3?
According to...
It's just saying your skills on the side. Wait, are you using Orc Pub?
Yeah, I'm using Orc Pub.
Oh.
Yeah, it's under proficiency.
Yeah, it's +5
Yeah, so-
for me.
Oh. Why is it showing me +3? That's weird.
It's wisdom plus your proficiency modifier, so 3+.
It's 5.
Oh, the proficiency. Okay, never mind. I was looking at it wrong. I'm rusty. That's
Ooh,
why
that's
you
a
guys
good
are here.
I got a 22!
Oh, that's actually perfect because what you see is actually there's a little road that kind of deeks off from like the main highway, but surprisingly, no one is going down that way. Do you want to tell what's going
Like-
on? Or?
Yeah, just like, she like kind of like leans over upside down, like with her head back and thing is like, there is a small road! Tiny road!
Is there?
No one's there!
I think I know that road. I think that's that. That's the back way. I could actually take that. How about we take that? It's gonna be a shortcut. Not many toons decide to go along there. I don't know why. I've never gone there myself, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot in the dark. What do you think?
There is nothing that can go wrong with this situation.
Ooh,
Not a
quiet,
single thing.
secluded- Yeah, a quiet, secluded road. Nothing will go wrong there. And it's just grins.
This guy gets it!
And he's like, oh, okay, then let's go. And so he drives, like, he'll speed through, he actually squeezes, like, he cartoonishly squeezes through other vehicles just to get to this road, and then begins driving down the road. So, after some time, you are probably just driving through, and he's just so thankful that he doesn't have to deal with that big highway anymore. You could tell he's pretty dang happy. But after some time has passed, he's beginning to drive faster, because it's getting darker out. It's actually getting really dark. You're like, wow, is it really that late out now? It was just like, you saw the sunset earlier. It was fine. So, of course, isn't really a
No
fan of
one's
driving
scared
late at
of-
night.
Yeah.
Because why would anyone like to drive at night? I don't think anybody does. But he does not like it at all. And it begins to rain. You can see that he's kind of struggling to keep up.
Oh no.
I do hope no one's scared of the dark.
I assure you, I have
just
done
shoot. I just
driving
shoot.
through the dark. It's just this road is, not very good. I'm not sure if I like this anymore. And then, okay,
I don't
I'm gonna make you guys all roll a simple d20.
Oh no.
Oh,
And
boy.
it all begins.
I love a good fortune roll.
Oh gosh, okay.
Dang, I hope that.
So we got
I hope.
11,
Fiddleshack just
14,
goes out the
and
car.
1. Oh,
Rip Spindleshanks, I guess.
okay.
There
okay.
goes Fiddleshack. He's just booted from the car.
So you can tell that at this
that
point,
in chat.
Yunib is not focusing on what he's really doing. He's talking more than he is focusing on the road, and suddenly he crashes right into a tree. I'm gonna go ahead and say that highway. I'm gonna say Spindleshanks. He gets
Spindleshank.
1 HP off. He gets 1 damage.
Wait, what?
You'll see why. He gets like 1.
Oh,
They crash right into a tree, so
Indeed.
1 damage is out for him.
Oh.
Okay.
And then it takes a minute, but all of you guys are okay for the most part. You all get out of Yinib, and Yinib is just like, you can tell he's kind of totaled. He's like, whoa, oh no, I like he has like smoke coming out of him. He's kind of stuck. He's kind of stuck where he
That's
is.
not good.
No, it's not. It is not good.
Blackwing's expression did not.
Oh dear.
Just like.
However,
lengthy.
yeah. Spindleshanks just goes right up to Ian and says, I hope you're insured.
I sure hope so too. Well, I don't suppose any of you got a phone or something that it could get some proper car help,
What's
I
a
know
phone?
the spell message.
or
What
some
is a
kind of
phone?
way to communicate. Oh, and then you see
I have
him.
no
You see
clue
him,
what a
you actually see him you see his wheel kind of like poke like it's a hand trying to point at something, and he actually points at something on the top of a hill. There's a big, rather spooky looking house. It looks pretty run down, and yet despite all that, there's a little bright light on the top window. I think someone's home. Maybe you can go ask them.
Ooh.
Okay, quick question. Is there, like, any small animals around here?
Not that you could tell. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna cast message, but okay.
Tori just immediately starts heading towards it because, ooh, light! It is a sign from the light, the sign from my god! They are imposing their wisdom by shining a light that we must go towards. Light.
Well, do all of you go to the house, or what's going on?
Spindleshanks just got nothing better to do, so he'll follow Tori.
Tori's
I followed Tori because I'm scared for her now.
Oh!
Oh, what fun this will be.
Blackwing doesn't really think this is a good idea, but he'll go along
Alright.
to make sure no one gets themselves.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, the way to walk up actually is pretty pleasant for the most part. It's quiet, maybe a little too quiet. But it doesn't feel like there's anything relatively haunted in this area. But you make it to the front door, and I assume that you guys probably tried to knock on the door, but just as you were about to knock, the door just kind of creeps open.
Good, and cool.
Ooh.
Fantastic. The group.
Oh boy.
They must have been expecting us. How fun. It could be another party. I did like that last one.
I don't want another party.
Well, do you guys
This doesn't
move
look like
to the
it's
house?
Night party.
Tori,
Oh, yeah.
Tori rushes in. She's already in.
I'm falling off her.
Actually, Spindleshanks, he's actually going to go through the window. Is there a window right next to the door, or
Oh yeah, there is definitely a window beside the door.
Spindleshanks is, instead of going through the door, he's got to go through the window.
Of course he would.
Blackwing walks in like it's nothing, but I will say that his Sentinel Raven is pretty much gesturing like an an air traffic director with his wings, just like, get out, no, not this way, back up, leave.
They're just like, do not. Okay, so when you
The smart one.
You're actually entering into what looks like the second living room of the house. Because there's two in the front.
Huh.
You guys are welcome to look around. You're able to try to find other ways around the house by using like a perception or an insight check?
I think-
Perceptions for looking, insights for people, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to explore first?
Gonna roll a perception check.
What's that blue area?
The blue area, that would be the stairs to go upstairs.
Okay. I'm not going
Okay, a
upstairs.
perception check for Blackwing. I think Blackwing is gonna notice that there's actually a long hallway just down the middle. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. Because I have this open. Let me reveal how much I can show.
I'm Spindle
have
Shank's just gonna
open
look at
another
the
thing.
table, actually. Right.
So I think because of that good roll, Blackwing, you notice there is a long hallway and there's a bunch of doors on each side. That would be where the little blue marks are. And of course, in the main living room, you notice that it looks very quaint. It actually looks surprisingly clean. You didn't think it would look clean based on the exterior of the house, but there's nothing spooky in sight aside from your spooky friend, of course.
Hey.
Hey, hang on. Orc Pub's glitching out, and it's not like showing me any of my warlock benefits. So,
Okay.
can someone like take a screenshot of like my spell list or my features?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll pull it up.
I personally I can see in the image there's like a little table that has stuff on it. Can I roll to investigate what's on the table?
Yeah, sure.
Like, just roll to like, what's on that table?
Yeah, Spindle Shank's gonna have a look and all.
F in chat for Orc Pub.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that you
you
both
know
kind of
the
like
entire
went to
house.
the table at the same time. So you both kind of like
Yeah.
walked up to it, like, okay, what's going on here? And you see there's like a lot of like papers and things. It even looks like there's a couple of blueprints that look like traps for the house, but they haven't been made at all. You can see like a lot of like red markings are just like indicating, okay, that's not it, that's not it. Clearly someone lives here.
Okay.
Was expecting company, it seems. Unwelcome.
A house.
I beef.
It's a
Who would
house.
trap their
House? What do you
Who
mean
would
the
trap
house?
their own house, though?
A very paranoid person that's trying to hide something. Guys, go look for a phone.
That is true.
Let's see, what else can we share? I think you guys have wandered around, right? Or is there any other rooms you want to explore?
I'm gonna go into that first door on the bottom.
Also the first one on the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would mean you enter the other living room.
Who has two living rooms?
Some houses do.
Rich people.
Fair
I was about to say it too.
So there's the other living room. It looks like a little like tea parlor kind of thing.
Those
Okay.
chairs, single seat chairs.
I intended it to be more like couches and a chair, but this little map
Alright,
thing only
fair.
gave me so much to
Yeah.
work with.
Blackwing's gonna look at that little gray thing in the
Limitations.
corner
Okay.
to see what the heck is that.
Okay, you can inspect that if you want. It doesn't seem to be much of use to you. It kind of looks like a lever, but it doesn't seem to be in use for a very long time.
Okay, Blackwing knows his tropes, so he is going to step back from the lever.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is there any other places you want to go? We're gonna try to keep the party together for a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back into the other room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think all of you return to the main room. You're like, okay, we've seen a little bit, but there isn't much we can explore. It doesn't seem like someone's home, but it does seem like someone lives here. And just as you guys are about to do anything, you actually hear footsteps come by. But you don't know where they're coming from.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And of course, they begin to get louder and louder. It feels like they're probably right behind you, but you don't want to check.
Spindleshank checks.
So I'm gonna say Spindleshanks, you like turn around like really quick, like and then you see this vampiric man stand in front of you, and before you have a chance to really react to anything, he actually tosses a rather large potion at all of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, fun.
As
Oh
said,
dear.
this vampiric man looks a little like this.
oh.
You!
Who is that?
Yo, that's one man.
This motherfucker.
So you can
That's-
tell he's
that
obviously
sure is a
laughing.
lad.
He's loving this. He's just like, yes, I finally got you. But then, as you notice, you all kind of like gather your bearings. You're looking around, and you notice that your bodies have turned into like a paper flatness, almost like a Paper Mario sort of thing. But they begin to fall to the floor exactly like paper. You lost your body.
Oh.
You're a ghost now.
Okay.
And of course, he goes to pick them up, and he tucks them into his cape, and he kind of just looks at all of you very proudly, like, ah, yes, this is a very great development.
I tried to strangle him.
You did what?
Is this what identity theft is? Is this what identity theft is? I think this is what identity
This is
theft
identity
is.
theft.
I'm not sure. I never.
Shanks just looks at the man, saying, "Oh, when I get my body, there'll be nothing left of yours."
Well, I don't think that would be necessary. This isn't identity theft. I assure you that this is not an identity theft.
But that's my identity, and you're taking it. Isn't that what that's like?
I have your
That's the
body,
definition.
not your identity.
Well, that's still me. That's still identity theft.
I identify with my
Stop
body.
with
Give
that
it back.
unless you want to be out of this house.
Blackwing just gives him the most disappointed stare, like he's this guy's parent, and he's just caught him doing something he shouldn't be doing.
He's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, you are definitely in my trap now. You are my ghosts, and you need to haunt this place.
Are we getting paid?
No.
Oh.
Aw.
It sucks.
But
Oh,
you are
the
going to
moment
get
when-
rid of some
when he-
vermin of my home. Or else,
Moment.
you're going to be in some great trouble that you don't want to mess with. And he just kind of like leans into one of you like,
Yeah.
All right.
Say, home?
yes, this is my home. This is my home. I know it doesn't
Shanks,
look very
just-
dirty or spooky. I can explain. This is why you are ghosts and why I need you to be rid of vermin from my home.
Okay.
Where do I start? I've always wanted to haunt something.
Well then, I hope that this wouldn't be a problem for you, because it's certainly a problem for me. As you can see,
You look like a very scary man.
I
look like
got
a-
hat, by the
I
way.
used to be, but these annoying children have entered my home and made it worse and worse, and they kept stealing and taking all of my cobwebs, all of my ghosts, everything that is considered scary, and cleaned it up. And then, like, before you get a chance to really explain, he actually gives you a flashback with these kids.
Oh man. Is it meddling
like
kid?
It feels like you're watching, like, an episode of the Animaniacs, where they keep annoying the character, and they keep kicking him out of his own house, where he tries to toss them out of the house, but in reality, he's the one being kicked out in the next frame.
Oh no.
And you actually can,
Oh, no.
for some reason, you guys are all able to see what these characters look like and everything. It's like watching an episode, actually flashback.
Sort of. Wow.
Wow.
Love him. This is gonna be fun.
Like, you can hear these three characters going on, and they're just poking and annoying him. The little blue one, he's practically clinging around his legs, being like, "Oh, hello, Daddy," and they're just like, "Oh, no." Like, this vampire man does not like it at all. And then, of course, you get back to real time with you all.
Oh.
You sort of see Spindleshanks just like excitedly hopping because he's loving
I
this.
feel like because he's a ghost and they have, like, the funny ghost tail, he's just, like, floating excitedly up and down. Like, then you see the
Blackwing is
vampire kinda,
going
like,
to
toss
speak
around.
for the first time this session.
oh,
So
Oh,
what do
boy.
you want us to do?
well, you have to scare them out. It's a bit of a pain. I have tried very, very hard to get through that, but they don't like me, and they don't seem to get that I'm supposed to be a scary thing. Very, very scary. Actually, did we introduce ourselves to each other?
You did
No! You just killed us.
Oh.
Humanities are gone.
I'll introduce myself if you don't mind.
Very well, very well.
I know somewhat how to scare children. You might have heard of me, actually. My name is Spindleshanks.
I'm afraid I've never
And
heard of
it's
you in my
sort
life
of
before.
You're a Philistine, and you're clearly don't know how to scare people. Which,
Well, you
fortunately,
have never
have
met
a
these
professional like
children. You have never met these children before.
Oh, I've
these
met
children are
many
very,
children.
Very, very something else. Like, you can tell
Okay,
he's been
let's make
pretty
a
annoyed
deal.
by this guy.
Yeah, let's make a deal, Mr. Whatever your name is. If I
Count
get these
Vladimir,
children, if we
it
can
would
get
it be? Or Vlad, for short, by my friends.
that, pleasure. If I can get these children out to your house, I get that hat of yours. Deal?
My hat? You want my hat?
Yes. Yes, I want your hat. Yes, I want your hat.
You want my hat?
Yes. Yes,
Why?
I want your hat. Is there an echo in here, or is that just me? I want your hat.
I don't appreciate my hat. And he kind of like grabs on his hat, like the sides of it, and just like pulls it down.
Oh well, at least you have to be stuck with these children for the rest of your eternal miserable life.
Phil, the good
And
thing is
perhaps
that you
maybe
are stuck
help
with me
kid-
too, so guess what? We're both in this together, aren't we?
We're all in this together. I'm sorry.
One, four.
It's like
Tutorial
that's just
by, like-
happening in the background.
You see,
That was
Zac
probably
Efron
great.
floating by.
The scariest thing of the game.
Oh no, the copyright.
Bad habits coming down. No. One thing Spindleshanks is scared of: copyright.
Oh,
Zac
you're afraid
Efron
of
gets
copyright.
chased.
Do you want me to sing something copyrighted? I can totally do that.
Zac
Get
Efron
sued.
gets chased. Zac Efron gets chased off by a mouse holding a cease and desist notice.
Somewheres in an alternate universe, this is what's happening in this very house.
Have you, Vlad, tried to get a restraining order on these children? That's what a sane person would do.
I've tried, but I didn't think enough through it.
Clearly!
These children are very smart. I'm not going to lie. They are very smart, and they know what they're doing, to the point where it kind of scares me.
Do you know
I'm
what?
told I am very dumb. I could be a exact opposite.
Oh, for the love of let's just scare some children already.
And
I've
just
been-
as you say
I'm
that, you actually hear the
shivering.
doorbell ring on the door. And Vlad just like freaks out. He's like, oh! And he's like, Phil, that was very nice of meeting you. You get the whole house to yourself. You can do whatever you want with it. Just go scare them. Please get them rid out of my house for good. I will be hiding now. And he just like turns into a bat and flings himself down the hallway, down into his room.
Well,
And
that
hides.
works.
I have one
Getting
question
that
before we
hat
start.
kills me.
Okay.
I have one question. What is a child?
Oh.
Must-
Yeah, you just see Spindleshanks just grasp is where his nose would be, just pinches. Oh, this is gonna be a long night.
Something that hasn't existed for very long.
Oh, okay.
And then
Hey,
like that, you actually
if
hear
we-
the door slam open, and one of the first three kids, well, actually all three of the kids come in at the exact same time. And you can hear them all chant at the exact same time, Phantom Cleaners, we're here.
Oh, well, here we go.
Wait a second. This motherfucker left us to double die.
Sorry, what?
Right.
Double die if they're phantom cleaners.
Well, that's their name. That's what they go by. That's their group name. They're the Phantom Cleaners. They clean. They clean houses. They clean a lot.
That sounds like a wonderful
clean out
band
the ghosts
name.
from your cabinet.
Right. May I suggest we hide and actually scare these children?
Yeah.
We want to have our
I think,
corporeal
as you
bodies
guys are
back.
discussing this, you're just discussing this right in front of them, and they all kind of look at each other very confusedly, like, "What's going on? Where's
Terry looks over. We are the professionals.
We're rumbled.
Can I
We are the
just
professionals.
Can I just roll intimidation real quick?
okay?"
Just because that's just
Well, I'm
kind of
gonna
how
try that,
Blackwing
though.
is.
A 10.
Okay, fair enough.
I think like it's enough to get
gonna-
the middle sibling a little unnerved, but the other two seem totally unaffected.
Can I roll performance?
Try to.
Can I roll performance?
You hear the smallest one be like, I don't think this is how it works. You see, as a ghost, you're supposed to be hiding from us, and we're supposed to find you.
Blackwing is not proficient in stealth.
I'm gonna try intimidation and all.
How am I more intimidating than you?
That's supposed to be my thing.
The real test. The real test is... All three of them just kind of look at each other, and then they look back at you guys like, yeah, we're not convinced. Well... And then I think the tallest one, he's like, well, if you guys are having fun and all, I think we're gonna go ahead and clean up the place, because this is our weekly thing. We come in here every week, and Vlad gladly lets us clean up the place. It's kind of part of our thing, you know?
Hey!
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that. He spoke to us and he says he doesn't like that.
Well, it's a real shame,
have you?
because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will love it.
So,
He actually
my
killed
friend?
us so we could get rid of you.
Aw, but why would they want to get rid of us? Like, she just thinks,
Because
aw.
he doesn't appreciate your services.
I don't know about that. I think he seemed pretty happy last time.
Ike, is there like a stool near by any chance?
A stool?
Like a chair?
Well, it is in one of the living rooms, so I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, there is a chair.
Well, Spindleshank's gonna float over to the chair. Cat, you're gonna try and pick it up.
I think as you
And
go to
he
try to
is
pick it
gonna-
up, your hand kind of just like flings through it. Like, you can't pick it up.
Nice job.
There goes that idea.
Can I
Fling,
roll?
fling, but it doesn't seem to work, and you're just like, why isn't this working?
Can I try to roll for performance?
What are you gonna do with
To
performance?
perform.
Are you gonna perform?
I want to have perform a scare. Yes.
Perform a scare. Okay, so how are you gonna perform?
Yes.
Are you gonna do like a jump scare
So,
kind of thing, or are you gonna try?
it
to
was
like,
gonna
move the
be
room
like-
and spook them?
It was gonna be like go up, like kind of like have Tori like float up behind him and throw back the like hood thing she wears, and just have like the really big scary moth wings, because some moth wings have things that look like eyes on them, and just like do that and just like moth screech.
Okay. I think
Best
it's gonna
time to be a
kind of-
moth.
I think it's gonna be kind of like a jump scare to one of them then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that then.
Performance +2. Fingers crossed. Oh god damn it.
So you do that, but it doesn't seem to be very impactful. All three of them seem to kind of look at you like, I don't know. You could work on that bit
Ooh,
of scare.
I've got an idea.
Tori just
And then
never
from that
floats
point
off
on,
like,
they
well,
decide
that's a
to
solid
Spindleshank.
idea.
They decide to all split up. All three of them go to different parts of the house. So the tallest one,
You're not over
who
here
you
yet.
find out is named Sean. Or no, John. His name is John. He goes, Sean, Coco, how about you two go upstairs and I'll go around here. And then they go, okay, and they both go upstairs, and he begins to look around and begins to pull out his vacuum cleaner and begins trying to suck any dust, anything up. And he just kind of like goes down the hallway. He takes a left into another room.
Ooh, I've got an idea. Is he distracted? By any chance, John?
For the most part, yeah.
The elder one.
He's pretty busy
Yeah.
cleaning now. He's just like, well, I've
What's-
gotten over these ghosts.
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna deal with them
Spindleshanks
now.
is thinking. So what Spindleshanks thinks is, I can't hit him, but I can try possessing him. So,
There we go.
what's he gonna try and do? is trying to get into John if he can. I'm not sure what I should roll for that. Or try to possess him if he can.
Let's see, what kind of roll
Grapple.
is it at? I think I'm gonna try to say
Grapple?
that would be like... I want to say it's like a mix of like...
No.
Actually, let's just put it as a dexterity.
Okay. So that's
like
1d20.
sleight of hand. It's like sleight of hand. You kind of
Right.
slip into someone. Slide into your DMs.
Let me slide in.
Sliding into a girl's
Slide to
DM
the
and be
left.
like,
He literally slides.
Slide to the right.
Sleight of hand. Let's have a look.
it's like in Gravity Falls where you yank their soul out of them.
In a way, yeah.
Put your soul in.
Except that instead he's sharing a body.
Yeah.
Oh, actually not too bad. Okay, so I think while he's like cleaning away, you actually find out he walked into the dining room, which would be...
This
So
is
you
gonna
enter
be
the
fun.
dining room and you find him cleaning there, and then you just decide to just yank yourself right in. Well, actually, you slide right in. You slide into his body.
Cool.
And now you get to see the view from his perspective. But now you have to deal with the little voice that's of him constantly nagging at you.
Oh yeah. For a little flavour, what you see is John's eyes. They go like, because Spindleshank's eyes were bright red. Now John's is just, there's no iris. It's just like a glowing red, it's just a massive grin. Say, "Oh, we're gonna have some fun."
He's turned into a
and he just
Scooby-Doo
starts
villain.
walking.
I really
No, it's
like
just
Spindleshanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Scooby-Doo villain now.
How Spindleshank walks? It's just like walks awkwardly, like puts one foot sideways and just awkwardly walks. It's like trying to find the others.
Oh, so he's like crab walking almost.
Basically,
Like just crab
it's
walks
like
his way
crookedly
around.
walking.
It's fine.
I'm
Bonus-
gonna see.
Bonus
Why-
points
why
if the
don't
other
you
two
come
don't
with
see anything
me?
wrong
We're
with
gonna
this.
have some fun.
We'll see in a moment. So what are you
Okay,
gonna do? You know have this character. What are you gonna do?
Yes.
Do you like reveal it
Right.
to the other players?
What's on the
Do you
kitchen
try to
dining
keep it to
table?
yourself, or
I'm gonna tell the others. Well, parade to the others.
Alright.
And just sort of like awkwardly, crookedly dance in front of him and say, "I've got the body, I've got the body."
Okay, so I guess like you slide back into like living room number 2, and you're just like, "Look at me." What do you guys think?
Ah,
Okay, so
the child is back. We can now scare them again. Ah, very fun,
So-
very fun.
you guys
No,
know that
it's
John
me.
Mulaney sketch about Mr. McNamara's party?
Yes.
And
Oh.
you know the moment where John says that the police officer was looking at this sea of drunk white toddlers, and he says, and he was almost impressed. That's Blackwing. He is the police officer.
Yes.
I feel like that would be the case where Blackwing literally just says, "You know, I was almost impressed."
Oh god.
He just kind of raises his eyebrows a little bit.
Right.
Ah,
Now here's the plan. It's quite simple to possess someone. You just slide into them. There are 2 upstairs. What we should do is cause as much bodily harm as possible.
why
As you
the
can
hell
see,
is that supposed to be
another
scaring
window
you?
by any chance?
I think you can hear an
Wait.
echo
Like,
from the hallway
unbroken.
from Vlad, where he's just like, "Please don't hurt them, though."
Wuss!
They're kids. After
I go
all.
down the hallway. I want to see Vlad. Where the fuck is he?
No, he's hiding
Oh, the
in his
vacuum
pocket. So if
cleaner.
you go down to like the very end of the hallway, you can probably turn on the right. You get the assumption that that's where he went.
Then I'm going there, and I'm going to confront this motherfucker who's so.
Yeah. Right.
Hey! This is a PG-13 production.
Alright, that dog shooting vampire. I want my bloody body back.
Spindleshanks is going to go over to vacuum cleaner and just try and empty it and just shake it, see what he can get out.
He
Right,
emptied
you
the
know that
vacuum
vacuum cleaner John had? Like, he was hoovering up. vacuum cleaning everything.
Yep.
Gonna try to get it out, get it undone, and just shake it.
Oh, you're gonna
shake
try to, like,
contents
get anything out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
See if
do
there's
a
any other
strength
ghosts in there.
check then.
Jack, okay?
Yeah.
Well, good thing I'm a barbarian. Oh no.
Break, my dude.
You, like, shook it a bunch, but nothing wants to come out. It's just, like, it feels like there's probably gunk inside it that got stuck.
He just throws it to one side. He's got to have a look at the dining room. Is there anything on the table?
Oh yes, the dining table is usually, like, really dressed up. It's kind of like the stereotypical, like, haunted house kind of dining table where there's always the big candles, and then even above there's, like, a chandelier that you notice is, like, sparkling clean because of the trio.
Right. He's gonna... Right. What Spindle Strength's gonna do is go down the hallway and go up the stairs.
Oh, he's gonna go up the stairs?
Yeah. He's gonna find the others.
Oh, he's gonna
well,
go
Sean
see the
and
other
Coco.
two. Okay.
Sorry if I'm taking over this session, by the way. I don't mean to.
No, it's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine. We're returning back to the party, so
cool.
the rest of you will get a bigger chance to do stuff.
Hey, I'm sorry about this.
That's alright. Spindles is great.
Yeah. It's awesome. Spooky.
And there's a shantic, so
So we enter the next floor. You can tell that the other two have basically messed off to go into other rooms. One of them is in the attic storage kind of area, and the other one is in the guest room. But it is possible to lure them to other areas if you so choose. But before we show that, I'm going to show the floor layout. And then, of course, actually, before they enter into their separate areas, you can hear them in the hallway for a bit. And they're kind of talking together. Man, I sure hope John's okay. Like, oh, I hope he's okay. Because he does have a big fear about having us in danger. Or, you know, spooky things in the mirror. You know how uncomfortable he was cleaning that mirror last time. And you can just hear them going on about, like, what each fear of them have.
You know, Spindleshanks is listening deeply into this.
And then Coco goes, oh yeah, right, at least it's better than you. You're so afraid of rubber chickens and anything that seems to have a loud noise or the feeling of being watched. Then again, I don't think that would be too surprising. I mean, we're being watched by other ghosts, I bet. And then Sean just kind of looks around nervously, like, eh. And then he kind of looks at her very annoyed, like, well, at least I'm not like you. At least I don't have a fear of mannequins or spooky voices or a bucket. Like, what kind of fear even is that?
Buckets are terrifying, just saying.
She's like, well, listen, the noise is what gets me. It's so loud, and, like, she just goes on about it. And they're like, okay, whatever, and then they split off. And then the one goes into the guest room, the other one goes into the attic storage. And then there you are, with John. So where do you guys want to go? Are you guys going to try to plan something together, or...
Yeah, let's try and figure this out.
is this relayed back to us?
Yeah, I relay it back to everyone.
Okay. Mannequin, odds in trouble, weird mirrors, loud noises, rubber chicken,
And being watched.
and beyond.
And buckets.
And bucket.
What's not a fear is a bucket anyway? I mean,
One
I've
that
seen
we can
it.
use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not complaining. I've given up trying to harass this vampire and I'm not going to scare these kids. But I am going to harass this vampire afterwards.
I'm getting that hat. Believe me.
Oh, we need
It's
to use
been
the
missing
phone.
from my character design this whole time.
Yeah.
And we need to use the phone to help Cab, who got hurt. We can't forget
do.
the entire reason we came here.
Oh, my God. Did we? Oh, forgot about that.
It's like in medieval, you have this still up by the tree. He's just kind of sitting there like, I can't believe this happened again.
Guys?
Again.
Gosh.
You there?
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Okay, so it said that one of them was... Can we go over the fears list again? Because Yes, I.
So we
Sure.
know that so far for John in particular, he's been afraid of his siblings being in danger, or there are scary reflections in the mirror. But because you have him kind of under your control right now, and you can hear him yelling at the back of his head, it's not really something to worry about at the moment. Meanwhile, you notice that the big things that they kept mentioning was how Sean is afraid of a lot of things. He's afraid of big, scary books that are probably cursed. He's afraid of being by himself, so he's a little nervous and on edge, as it is. But he's also afraid of the feeling of being watched and loud noises, and especially rubber chickens. For some reason, the lifeless eyes and nose, or the noise, seem to freak him out.
Okay, well, Blackwing knows Prestidigitation, which is the best spell.
The best spell.
So,
Tori knows Thaumaturgy, whatever I don't know how to say that word. It's basically you can manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range, which can be avoid.
I think that's Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So that would just be basically like trying to possess an object, you would say.
I'm not sure if that, but I know Thaumaturgy has loud noises. You can
loud noises. You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, change color. You can cause harmless tremors. You can create an instantaneous sound, like rumble of thunder, a cry, or an ominous whisper.
Or a rubber chicken.
Or a rubber chicken. You can cause like an unlock a door, a window to fly open and like slam shut. Oh, this is just a spell to have a spooky house. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't realize it before. And it's a cantrip.
Yeah, that's why it's the best one.
Yeah. And the one who has it is probably the one who's paying the least attention to the entirety of this.
Wait,
Tori.
Prestidigitation, you said?
No, Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
That one. That's the stuff it can do. I can't speak.
Prestidigitation can do a lot of that stuff too.
You guys
So.
are all gonna go after Sean first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best part too. He's in the attic / storage area.
Okay, so we've got one of them, and it said that Sean was afraid of being on his own. So someone get the other one. I'm not going to try it because I'm not proficient in sleight of hand.
I'll get the young girl.
No, but you're possessing John.
Let's take it one at a time,
Oh, yes.
and then we'll get to her soon.
Yeah, sure, sorry.
So how about we go through Sean first and see how that plays out, and then we'll get to Coco.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but we've got to get the girl first because he's scared of being on his own.
Oh, okay. So you want to go after Coco first?
Yeah, I'll try and
Indirectly.
possess just to just hold Poker off, and then the others can go full Sean.
Wait a second. John, Sean, and Coco. That's oh my god. That's the same. That's the same rhyming convention.
Yeah.
That was my intention. Because it's gotta be them. I'm so predictable.
I don't know if I should be disappointed or not because my character is just one big pun.
You see the Warner Brothers logo, like peeking around the corner, like starting to hold up a cease and desist note.
Please, Warner Brothers. Please, I will gladly talk to Steven Spielberg.
Just like I'm watching you and just like goes back around the corner.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, what you rolling for there?
That was my attempt of sleight of hand to possess Coco, and it failed.
Oh, okay. So how about we go into the room that Coco's in first? So you probably all entered the guest room sneakily enough that she doesn't notice that you're in there. And if the thing that you remember from the little conversation is she does have a big fear of mannequins, things that are floating on their own, strange figures in the distance, spooky voices, and even the fear of her siblings kicking the bucket, which she means as in a literal bucket. She doesn't like the noise.
Okay.
Right.
Is there any plan you guys got?
Can I cast
I've got
that?
one. I've got one though. I've got one. So, prestidigitation lets you create a non-magical trinket that can fit in your hand. So he's going to create a very small bucket and then just place it on the floor.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And right now, Spindleshanks is the only one who has legs.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Okay, so I guess you...
So,
Yeah, you can do that then.
yes, Spindleshank kicks it.
I'm gonna make you do a strength check for this bucket.
Literally.
Bucket shit check.
It's gotta go flying.
Well, it's a very small bucket.
Bucket goes through the wall, I'm just saying. I am a barbarian, so...
Watch you fail.
Oh!
Okay.
So you wind up your leg really far up just to kick it really good. And then you go to kick it, it makes the loudest noise and it tumbles around on the ground for a bit and then it actually just flops out the window. And then you can just see Coco just look at it what? Like, she doesn't know how to react. She loses a couple of, points in terms of how brave she is right now. So, it goes from 10 to about 7. Actually, no, 6. 6. We'll go to 6.
Okay.
And, she's pretty unnerved, and she looks at you like, John, what are you doing? What was that for?
John isn't here anymore.
Oh my god, let's go!
Are you sick or something? Because your voice doesn't sound right.
I named Spindleshanks. And he just sort of tries to use intimidation,
Okay,
awkwardly
roll for it
walk
then,
towards her. So it's 1d20 in it, plus me intimidation thing, so
Yeah.
plus 1. Please let this work, please.
Oh, mixed. I think she looks like she knows something's up, but she seems to try to shake it up anyway.
During Spindleshank's distraction cook, is there anything loose in the room?
Loose. Well, there are a bunch of blankets and things on the bed. There's also a lot of objects on the wooden table nearby, like a little teacup and such. Even a little candelabra kind of thing.
Okay, I don't know how ghostly powers work, but I know ghosts usually can make stuff float. So, TY is gonna focus and try and make the candelabra float,
Alright.
in front of her. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Would
just
that be
right over his shoulder, it's here.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question. This room is it lit?
Not
Is
at the
there's
moment.
light here?
Not at the moment.
No, just the room.
Yeah, no. The room is not lit up at the moment.
Okay. If it were to be lit, would it be through electric lights or candles or something?
Probably by a candle. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Vlad seems like that old-fashioned kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's not spending money on an electric bill.
He's
Okay,
who has time for spending that?
And Blackwing is going to use Prestidigitation again, best spell, to light that candelabra.
Yes. What do I have to roll for whatever this candelabra trick is?
I think I'm gonna say strength, because it does have a little bit of weight.
Okay. With my strength. Ooh, that's good. Please be decent.
You can see it lift for a split second, and then it just plops to the ground again, or onto the table. I mean, so it thunks a little bit, and she kind of looks over huh? And then she looks back at at John, and she's just
That might have been a bit more effective,
and I am
actually.
Steve Spielberg.
Oh shit.
And
Oh
then she
dear.
turns around and goes back to trying to clean the place.
The Warner Brothers logo is back.
It peeks out of the window.
Steve
Spielberg
Spielberg is a person. Wouldn't it be Steve Spielberg himself with the cease and desist?
Oh no.
Are you implying that Steve Spielberg is hidden in Vlad's house?
Who knows?
Are you saying that Steven Spielberg? Are you saying that Steven Spielberg isn't hidden in your house?
hear the ET theme song start playing.
Like this world's a Bloody Mary. You say his name 3 times, he appeared.
I thought that was Beetlejuice.
Well,
I guess he's
Beetlejuice,
that
whatever.
But yeah, no, I think like after like the candelabra, it kind of just like plops back onto the table, and then you try to light it. It just kind of like it lights for like a split second, and then it goes back out again.
Okay.
Like she knows something is up, but she doesn't know what.
Can I?
The mannequins.
What was that? What did
I was
Rickett
gonna
say?
ask,
What did Rickett say?
Spindleshanks, you're a big scarecrow, right? That counts as a mannequin.
As if I had my body, which I don't.
Oh
Fair
yeah.
enough.
But no, hang on. Would that count? Scarecrow mannequin? Oh.
I mean, they're two different things to some degree.
Is a
You
taco
can
a
tell that she
sandwich?
was- You could tell that she was a little unnerved when she first saw you before taking over Dawn, but because you're not necessarily a faceless mannequin, it kind of changes things a little bit. doesn't it?
Oh. Yeah.
Could I have Tori
Yeah, true.
branch off from the group to go see what Sean's doing, considering he's alone currently, and just have her like creepily stare. You know, amp up that factor of being watched.
Yeah, you can check up on him.
Spooky ghost noises.
like somebody's
I got no privacy.
You exit the room and you just sing that as you go down to the storage room.
Okay, wait, hang on. So, is Sean on his own now?
Yeah, he's definitely on his own.
Okay.
He's been
Okay,
going
so,
through the storage area this whole time, and he's kind of been toying around with stuff more than he has been actually cleaning it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go there.
Alright, so you can enter in and you notice, like, there's a lot of stuff in here. For some reason, there's a lot of storage stuff for Vlad, anyway. You're just like, where does he even get this stuff? Why is it all here?
And what is he keeping in there?
But, of course, there's a lot of
Is there a
different
rubber
things,
chicken?
So far as you could tell, at least from a first glance, you can't really see any rubber chickens in the room. However, I do recall of a certain hammer space being a familiar thing.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
Damn.
Okay.
Let's go.
There's a lot of stuff regarding
Okay.
the hammer space too, but nothing of a rubber chicken. But perhaps a roll would be able to help you.
Could I?
Okay, shoot.
Could I have Tori
What do
try
I
to
roll
cast
for
the?
that?
Ah, shoot, let me hold it. Let me pull it up again. I know, I had it open. Where was it? There we go. Hammer space fumbles. So, if you want to pull something, anytime a Toonkind makes an attempt to pull an object from their hammer space, they need to roll a d10. On a 1, they have failed and have to pull out a random object from the table below. But if you roll
Never
a
thought
10,
I'd be-
you'd be able to actually pull out the rubber chicken.
Never thought I'd actually be hoping for a nat.
Ooh, not bad.
Listen. And that one is just a reskinned nat 20.
Let's see, 8 out of 10, so that would be... I think I'm gonna say, yeah, you get the rubber chicken then.
Sweet. Hi. So you know how that... So you know that video where the dude presses down on a cart full of those...
Oh, yeah.
and they're
Wait. I need audio for this. Oh.
they all like inhale first. So he squeezes this rubber chicken and it sounds like someone just taking in a big breath and then he lets go and it's just like
Wait, let me find a video that would fit this. Oh gosh. Let me try to find it.
Oh, this video.
Yes!
Audio is a thing. Oh, even better. Okay, that works even better. I was trying to look at
great.
myself.
We should try and play it for like the audio part.
Oh, what's happening? You just hear like a chorus of them by pressing the 1, and he just like
Scream
jumps
to
like
the
5
damned.
feet into the air, and then he like, looks down and I'm like, whoa. Like you got him about halfway down because of this rubber chicken.
Can I throw it at him?
Yes, you can throw it at him.
I'm gonna throw it at him.
Actually, do a strength check for the throw.
I'm sure even if I miss, the thunk will get his attention.
I think I'm gonna, take one off, too, because he is alone, after all. 7.
Got a 7.
Oh, okay. So you tried to throw it, but it doesn't get very far. It kind of, plops between you and him. It just kind of plops in the middle. And he just
Is it within his line of sight?
He's a little stiff now. He doesn't know what to do.
Can I have a plan. I have a really dumb plan, but I have one.
Okay.
I want to use my through Manchuri spell,
Boss,
and
okay.
I'm not going to pronounce it.
Candidate?
Yes, and I want to use the voice boom for up to three times loud as normal to just have Tori go like, "You've angered the rubber chicken gods," and just.
Okay.
Can I do that, please?
Yeah, you can do that.
And I'm going to use Prestidigitation's sensory effect to make that noise again.
Oh god.
Okay, so you can hear, he can hear it, but it's not loud enough to get him even more startled than what he already is.
So just look, you've angered the rubber chicken gods. You've angered us.
Who is there?
The rubber chicken gods, as I just said 5 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anger. You know, speaking of which. So, Spindleshanks is actually gonna go out of the guest room.
Okay.
And he's gonna have a look for this mirror that John was nervous about. So he's going to try and study it first.
Okay. I think at the back of your head, while you're saying that, you're thinking out loud to yourself, basically. And at the back of your head, he's like, I am never telling you that it's in the bathroom. Uh-oh.
Wow.
You played yourself.
Yeah. No, you even say, you Spindleshanks say, congratulations, you played yourself.
Played yourself.
You just hear the
Spindleshanks go to the bathroom.
And you just hear him going, no. And you can tell, his foot, the foot of John is, dragging because he's trying to pull himself back.
Oh, calm down.
Fight.
Like a little mirror.
He's like, well, I just cleaned that.
He's
It
just-
should be fine.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, yeah, where's the bathroom in this again, sorry? Is it
So if
down,
you remember
it's
right,
downstairs, isn't it?
there is still a couple rooms downstairs that have not been looked into yet.
So,
So you may
yeah,
as
so
well go back
Spindleshanks is
downstairs
gonna
and see
go
what there is.
downstairs. Yeah, he is. Sorry. So
It's like
back
they can go
downstairs,
yeah.
and he's
And
gonna
then
start
behind her,
looking
where's
for the
way out
bathroom.
for downstairs. As you
Ah,
can see,
okay.
there's still a couple of rooms that you haven't really ventured into yet.
Oof, I can glad.
So he's gonna try the duck. The blacked out room.
So the one on the
next to
left
Flad's room. He's...
So the one on the left side or the right side?
the one on the right side, sorry.
Oh, the right side. Alright.
Yeah.
So you go in, and it is definitely a bathroom. It's definitely the one you're going for. You're like, yes!
Hey!
Yes!
Hey!
Meanwhile, John is like, uh-oh. No. I already cleaned this room. I cleaned it, the other day.
Oh yes.
Well, perfect.
Spindleshank, yes, we're doing this.
Then the mirror will be very reflective.
Yes. Does he see the mirror? What does the mirror look like?
I think the mirror is it's a pretty basic mirror. There's nothing really fancy about it. It's just a very generic bathroom. It doesn't feel like it necessarily fits with the rest of the house, but you don't really seem to mind. But it's relatively clean. The mirror is pretty clean. Everything in the room is pretty clean.
Spindleshank just
As he
looks at
said,
the
he
mirror.
did clean up the place last time.
But why would he be afraid of a mirror? So Spindleshank is just going to look at the mirror a bit and just try wiping it with John's sleeve.
Okay, so you wipe the mirror, and, well, nothing happens. You're just seeing a reflection of John's face, and he seems to be pretty Like, he doesn't mind regular mirrors, but there's something about things in mirrors that seems to be a different story.
Oh, what if you unpossessed him?
Alright then. So, if I unpossess him, he'll start freaking out, or?
You'll have to look and see.
He's gonna
And
flash,
just
I mean,
stare
Crookshanks
into
is
the
gonna
mirror.
have a look through. Alright, he's gonna stare into a mirror a bit longer.
Of
It's
course,
just gonna
he also
stare
has
at it.
other fears aside from the mirror, but...
Right, sorry. So he's gonna have just search the bathroom. Just
Alright.
try and find something.
Do you want to do like a perception check?
Yep, sorry. Perception, it is...
That would be...
It's 2. Nice.
Yeah, wisdom.
Ooh,
I can see everything.
I think you see
Spindle
another
Shank sees
lever.
all.
I think you see another lever in this bathroom alongside like the general bathroom stuff. Like you can see the little stuff used to clean a toilet. You see a toilet. There's a sink. There's like your pretty straightforward bathroom stuff. But in the corner like of the room, you also see a little lever.
Wonder what this does, and he goes to pull the lever.
Okay, so you pull the lever and you can hear a loud tum-tum noise like from down the hall, but you don't know where it's coming from. And then when you go to pull it back up, it just does the same noise again. You're not really sure what it does.
Can
He's
I look
gonna
away?
pull it. He's gonna. What? Sorry, sorry, Liz.
Can we look in the hallway, like the rest of us, and see what's going on?
Yeah, you guys could venture down and take
Sure.
a look.
Like, Shackle pulls the lever, and I just watch the hallway and see what happens.
So you look down into the hallway. You don't really see anything happening, but it does sound like it's nearby.
Okay, weird.
Try pull it again. See if anyone can see it.
It might be time to venture out a little more.
Yeah, I'll go into the room that we haven't been in
Oh, the room you haven't been in?
and see if
Alright.
the blacked out room.
Okay, so when you reveal that one, you actually find yourself in a kitchen.
Okay.
Spindle Shank is gonna go follow Ty to the kitchen.
So you can look into the kitchen. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. It looks like a pretty straightforward kitchen. Kitchen. Chicken kitchen.
We get thrown in there.
There's chicken on the table.
The rubber chicken haunts us all.
Constantly.
There's truly no escape.
But yeah, no, there doesn't seem to be anything too out of the ordinary. It does feel like the rest of the house, though, where it feels like it's a little rundown, and most of the house has, like, the same wallpaper, even, where it's like that, like, an iconic purple wallpaper, if that rings a bell at all, where grim grinning ghosts would like to socialize.
Oh boy.
I thought we were the only ghosts here.
Exactly!
I see.
Yeah, no, the kitchen is like, it's pretty much your straightforward kitchen. There's he actually does have a fridge. You're not sure why, because the rest of the house isn't really, like, electric, but it's there.
Yeah.
So, did you want to try again with that lever?
Spindle Shank is gonna go back into the bathroom and
Yeah,
then
that's
pull the
good.
lever.
Alright. So you pull it again and you hear the tunk noise again, but for the rest of you looking in the kitchen, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
What about the ones upstairs?
I don't think it would lead. I don't think the noise would be coming from upstairs. There's definitely something in this floor, though.
Can I use the to get a direction?
Hmm?
Can I roll perception to get a direction?
Yeah, go for it.
It's
And if
actually
anyone
fun.
else wants to do it too, you can do it as well.
Yeah, so.
I don't think
Perception.
Blackwing would have heard it.
Yeah, I'm assuming Blackman and Tori are still upstairs, just...
Oh, okay, so
Messing
they're probably
around
just
with
keeping an
the-
eye on the other two, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're harassing Sean.
He's like constantly trying to like pick up the rubber chicken again, but your hand just keeps like going through it. You're just like, help! Emil, he's just like sitting there
Perception.
really
Well,
Hey, oh.
prestidigitation is a cantrip.
But for those that are downstairs,
Yeah.
okay. So, Spindleshanks, he doesn't really seem to, like, he can't really tell where the noise is coming from, but Ty definitely knows where it's coming from now. the more that you hear it, the more you realize it's going down all the way down the hallway, and it feels like it's almost in one of the living rooms.
Huh. Okay. I go to living room 1 and see if it's like a trap door, if it's like a chandelier falling and going back up again. I just like inspecting both of the living rooms.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that like Spindleshanks probably like pulls it again.
Oh yeah.
During the whole
Yeah.
time, just to see what's happening, and you do see a trap
Just
door.
he's
in
having
the
way too
middle
much
of-
fun with this.
You do see a trap door in the first living room. You do see it, like it's like right in the middle of the room. Perhaps this could be of use to you.
Okay. Also, there was another lever in this living room, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna pull that one and see what... Wait, actually, I can't. I have no goof. I'm not...
Spindleshanks comes wondering, say, what? Did you find anything?
Ty just points to the floor where it opens the trapdoor.
Ah.
It doesn't say it's a trapdoor because Ty's scared that John would understand what's going on.
There is indeed a trapdoor, but it doesn't seem like
Yeah.
it falls down for too long. It actually looks like it just goes into like a bottom part of the house. But it would still be
Basement.
quite the spook if you got someone over that door.
Alright.
Right. Let's go down the trap door. So, just Spindleshanks just like makes massive footsteps down into the down towards the trap door.
Oh, so you're gonna
Is
make
it
John.
stairs
You're
or
gonna
is
make,
it just like
you're
a
gonna make
hole?
John go into the trapdoor. It's like a hole.
Yeah. Oh right, he's got to jump.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna jump.
Okay, so you actually make John jump down, and now he's stuck down there for a bit. Like, even if you unpossess him, he's still gonna be just sitting there like, I don't know where I am, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where my siblings are.
That's
Ooh.
that's fine by
Spindleshanks
me.
possesses
But
him.
he's okay, though. He didn't get hurt or anything. He's just there.
Yeah, he's just contained.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Spindleshanks possesses him.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like gasps for air, like, "Ah, I'm back!" And then he looks around and he realizes, "Where's his siblings? Where is he? Where am I?"
Spindleshanks just looks over the hole and say, bye-bye.
He just looks like he's really like
floats off.
unnerved. And I assume, like, as you say that, the doors kind of shut on him for a moment, and now he's just kind of trapped. Down
Oh.
Spindleshanks came holding his resume for this thing, for this experience.
Oh, no. No, as Hack knows, this is his resume.
Okay.
So one,
So that's
I
one
think-
down.
Down.
Literally.
There you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
So now you got other two to put up with next.
Chunt floats back upstairs.
Okay, so I guess all of you kind of go back upstairs if you're already downstairs.
Before I go and join others, can I just go into Vlad's room and say, do you have any mannequins in your house?
Yeah, you can go ask him.
Yeah, I just like go through his door.
Okay.
Stop me.
So you like burst into the door like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, excuse me.
You hear a bit of stumbling around from like one of the coffins that is like on the side of the room there, and then you see him peek out as a little bat, and he's like, "Are they gone yet?"
No, where are the mannequins?
Mannequins.
Do you have any mannequins?
Not like those Thor ones, but there is a like mannequin sort of thing in the guest room, or was it the grand bedroom? I think it might have been the grand bedroom. It's
A
like,
bedroom.
It's like
And
an
then just go to
embroidery thing. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay, I'm going through the ceiling to the second room.
Okay.
The man in the pointy hat the man in the delightful hat tell you anything?
There is a mannequin in one of the bedrooms, guest or master bedroom, I don't know. Has embroidery. I'm guessing one of us could possess it and then scare the other kid. And is the chicken kid scared yet? Is the kid
He's been
gone?
scared the whole time.
Oh, he's gone.
He's just like too nervous to move because it's like the rubber chicken's right in front of him. So he's like, I don't know what I should do.
Ooh, someone should possess the chickens.
Can I have Tori possess the rubber chicken and just have it like float towards him? What do I need to roll for this? I'll make it happen.
I'm gonna say it's a strength check because again, it's an item that has some weight, even if not a lot.
Okay, I have no strength modifiers. This is gonna be a straight D20 roll.
Come on,
no.
Come on.
Okay, so like you try to, but you can't even lift it. It like wiggles a tiny bit on the floor, but not enough to really do anything. Also, oops, I forgot.
Wiggle.
I forgot to share the second
Oh, dear.
one. For some reason I shared the first one. Let me just pull that up again. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, he's just kinda, like, he's just still there. He's just like sitting in the same spot ever since. He just doesn't know what to do anymore. He wants to get back to his job to clean, but he's a little nervous about this chicken.
Oh.
And then you find, meanwhile, Coco is still in the guest room, looking around. But I think she's almost done, and she may be going to the study next.
Right. Spindleshanks goes to the master bedroom, trying to find this broderie mannequin.
Alright, did you want to do like a perception check to look around, or...
If that's okay.
Alright, yeah. Oh, okay. So what happens is you go into the room and, like, it's a pretty big bedroom, but, like, you're shocked to find that it's so clean because Vlad never uses it. I mean, why would he? He's a vampire. He needs a coffin, not a bed.
Oh.
But you look around and you notice that there's a big white sheet covering something.
Possess the sheet.
Yes, Bob.
Become the ultimate ghost.
Oh.
Flying carpets.
Since Spindleshanks is going to try to look underneath the sheet, if he can.
Yeah, you can try to look underneath, yeah. I'm just gonna give
He's
it
gonna,
to you on that one, because it'd be quite fun. So basically, you managed to actually pick up the sheet a little bit, just enough to, like, wiggle yourself underneath it to see what's going on. And you do indeed see, like, this kind of, like, figure, like, it's not quite like a mannequin. It's more like those mannequins that people use for, like, fashion. So it doesn't have a head or anything.
Yeah.
But it definitely is, like, the bodice of it.
It's just like, oh, I know what you mean. So it's like a body. So it's just not like with a head or anything.
Yeah.
Like a fashion mannequin?
Yeah, like a fashion one, yeah.
Wonderful.
Spindleshanks is going to try and possess it. If he can.
Okay. You're gonna have to do like another strength check to try to get into it.
Okay.
We give all the luck.
Yeah, come on. Oh, he's a barbarian, he should do this.
Die, Scots.
Oh!
So you're like, you were about to do it, but then you realize, oh, it doesn't have a head or anything. How am I gonna go through this? And of course, just as you think that, it kind of just kicks you out. Like, nope, you're not allowed to possess this item.
Do it again.
He's gonna try
Never
again.
surrender.
I like the idea where he just gets out and Spindleshakes just stares at it and goes, "Aw."
You gotta try it again.
Okay.
He ain't no quitter.
Let's try again.
Mama
Let's see.
didn't raise no quit.
My mother, which is straw, did not raise a quitter.
I think it does this pretty much about the same thing again, but you got a little better at trying to get into it, but it's still being contrary.
Oh, forget it, I'm gonna possess the chicken. He's gonna float up to upstairs.
Yeah, we can probably get Sean out of here.
Okay. But don't
he's
forget,
gonna
you still got
meet
one
up
of the
with
siblings
Tori
trapped
and-
somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Might want to put them together. You never know what might happen. So what's your plan?
to try and possess the chicken.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you float back to the attic storage area, And then you just see, like, they're trying to pick up the chicken to spook, Sean, but it's just not working. Like, it's, like, continuously failing. Like, they think they got it, they're about to pick it up, and then it just plops back down again.
Okay.
So you go in,
Let
and
me
you're like,
give
well,
this a try.
You're gonna give it a go. So another strength check would be good.
Give it a whirl.
Oh, come on!
So you kind of like step aside. I got this. You go to pick it up, and it just doesn't want to work.
You've definitely got it.
Spindleshank just looks completely annoyed now. So annoyed.
Blackwing's gonna try to possess.
That's the chicken!
Why is this chicken being so difficult?
The rubber doesn't mesh with possession. It just reflects it real quick.
Everyone is trying to pick up the chicken, even if you're trying to do it together and it doesn't want to work. You're just like, why is it so hard being a ghost?
Why about we all possess it at the same time?
Oh my god.
Triple possession.
I mean, you can try.
Yes, I'm gonna try it.
It's like a Power
You're
Ranger.
like a freaking
Let me
spotty
pull up a
voice.
calculator
Oh
real
yeah.
quick.
Hang on,
Let's
every
try to make
single
this
one of.
work. Let's see. So if everyone rolls a d20, like just a straight up d20 plus their modifier, of course.
Is
But
it like
20
one of those
times-
Power Ranger mechs?
Hey,
Zero
every
score.
single one of you cut out at the same.
Sorry.
So basically, everyone roll a d20 plus your modifier, and
Eight.
let's
Strength?
see how high you guys can get combined.
Yes,
Is it like one of those Power Ranger like mech battles?
No! Oh my god, a
What is
mecha
the
sword.
rubber chicken? Let's see, 5, 3, 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3 plus. But I'm gonna give it to you guys because you guys actually did do it and did a lot of teamwork. You guys managed to pick up the chicken, but now all of you have to work together, like Octodad style, to make this chicken stick.
The real superpower of teamwork.
Yankee chicken just awkwardly floated towards him.
Like, you see it, like, wobble up, and it's just like, it's trying to walk towards him now, but you guys are struggling to really keep it together. And of course he sees it, and he's like,
How's Sean in this? Perhaps if we all say at the same time, get out.
Yes, definitely.
Like, all these two voices.
Would that be intimidation or performance?
I'm gonna
Considering.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say intimidation, because you are intimidating him.
Intimidation plus 1.
Plus 2.
Hey, Spindleshanks, I ask again, why is your intimidation modifier lower than mine?
Don't know!
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my gosh!
Why did 2 people get nat 20s?
You guys did amazing.
Yeah. Oh god, can you imagine this like 3 voices at the same time screaming, get out! Through a chicken of all things.
I'm gonna say all of you managed to do it. So, like, you have 4 different voices trying to go at once coming out of this chicken, but all he hears is, like, a very weird, like, 2-toned chicken noise.
Well, I mean, that's pretty scary.
Yeah. That would terrify me.
And then, of course, you see him, like, he goes white like a ghost himself. Like, you can see him freak out. Like, you managed to defeat him, basically. You got him down to his final straw.
Yeah, straw.
Hey!
So with
Rorschach
that,
approves
what
of this
happens,
joke.
So what happens is Sean, he gets so scared, like, you hear him yell, and he's like, giant chicken! And then he runs off, he goes down the stairs. You see him, like, cartoonishly, like, dash into, like, somehow he managed to find out where the lever is sitting for the pit, or the trapdoor, and he actually jumps into the trapdoor to join his brother. Because he's that scared.
Incredible.
So you got one.
Spindleshanks high fives everyone for that.
Team high five.
I think as you high five, everybody just kind of like flings themselves out of the chicken.
Woo!
Tori high fives everyone with all like 6 of her arms.
Yeah.
Blackwing high fives out of, he just feels obligated to continue the chain.
Like, friends.
It's just more of like, oh, okay, this may as well happen.
Okay, so that means all you have left now is Coco, and Coco is in the study.
I did find a mannequin, but it has no head.
No head?
So unless someone can make a head or find a head, we're gonna be pretty stuck.
Then again, there has been dummies out there that have worked out pretty well. Huh, huh.
Dummies.
Like me.
Alright, unless we all try to possess the mannequin at the same time again.
I mean, it worked pretty well last time.
It was a bit stuffy.
I don't think we're gonna go.
I think Blackwing's just gonna have a go.
Yeah, so
Oh, so
we're
you're gonna
all
just
gonna
try
go
to
to
possess-
the
Oh, so you guys are all gonna try
Yep.
to possess the headless mannequin, the fashion mannequin, and try to drag it over to the study?
Well, I mean,
Is this what's
I think Blackwing's just gonna do it. He'll just try.
Oh, he's gonna try it. Okay, let's see.
Or Pub, this is not the time to glitch out on me.
In the arms of the angel.
You've already hidden my patron benefits from me. Stop hiding everything from me. Okay, it doesn't work.
Oh, let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh no.
Because I know I got a
Teamwork.
to it.
It was either +1 or +2.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Because if I can pull
It's
it up.
1.
Alright, cool.
Oh, now it doesn't want to work. Barcup, what is wrong with you?
It's a bit
7.
Oh god.
Okay, a 7.
God.
So, like,
The
you
black
try,
one, can you?
you try to, like, pull it out of the room, but you just can't. Like, you can't even get it, like, the first foot in front of you.
Black
Can
one.
Tori try?
Blackwing gives it the same disapproving stare.
It has no head.
Yes, we're all gonna have. Yes, we'll have to control this mannequin like we did the chicken all together.
Blackwing's
get our
gonna.
bodies
Alright, okay, there are 3 of us trying to get this mannequin.
4?
Okay,
Four.
4. Okay.
Are you all gonna try?
Okay.
Or everyone.
Like, are you doing, like, a
Okay.
collaborative effort, or is it, like, one person
Okay.
at a time?
I have
Like
an idea.
friendship is
Everyone?
magic Yu-Gi-Oh style
Yes.
thing?
No, I have an idea.
Oh.
Each one of us takes 1 limb.
Yes.
Are there legs?
In my head, I had it more like, you know, like the dummy from Undertale, where it doesn't really have, like, the head or anything.
The legs.
It's just, like, it has, like, a stump for, like, the bottom. That's what I was thinking. But you can definitely try to, like, maneuver it so it's kind of like 2 legs in a way. If you really, like, work together to make it wobble.
Okay, wait, no. We gotta make it hop.
Angry hopping.
Which will be easier than making it because we can just do like a push on 3.
Okay,
Okay.
if you guys want to
This
do that
sounds
together,
like a
then
plan.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Are we rolling all
possess the
d20s?
mannequin.
I'm
Like,
gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
The strength thing, or just straight d20s?
I was just gonna say
seven.
strength.
Strength.
If you
Okay.
can. 6,
18.
10. Ooh, okay. You know what? Because again, for collaborative effort, I'm gonna go ahead and say you can make it move, but you're very slow.
But it makes
you're
good
taking
dramatic
your
effect
time.
though. Just thump,
Think about it, that's to the scariness stuff.
thump.
Yeah, you just like.
Well, I mean-
you hear it slowly like thump its way over. Meanwhile, Coco
Well, I
is
mean-
just kind of like sitting down with a book because she's finally done cleaning, and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna wait till the brothers come up to see me."
Well, I mean, that would be pretty ominous.
Maybe if you got
I mean,
it loud enough, perhaps.
Slow thumping. Have to do a big thump, big step.
Orc Pub still doesn't want to work, so I can't see if I have any spells to do that.
Is it prestidigitation a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was thaumaturgy that had the loudness thing.
Okay.
It's just Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, that would be loud.
Why don't we just destroy the door while we're at it?
That would be pretty loud.
Yeah.
Oh, you have message.
Oh, I do.
You send a
What-
message.
What are the details of that again?
Message. Point a finger towards the creature within range and whisper a message.
The
target-
Whispering.
Ominous
You can
whispers.
cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Okay, so I just tell them the message?
Yeah, just like, you just whisper a message.
Oh, okay. Well, I was confusing it with Animal Messenger this whole time. Okay, so I'm going to whisper something to Coco.
Alright, what you gonna say?
I'll get back to you on that. Hang on.
That's the thing she says.
Tell her that her brothers have picked the bucket.
Okay, I can improve my character's charisma, improve my own. I had an idea. Come on.
Think of something to
Okay, I'm
terrify
gonna-
a small child.
I'm gonna go for something generic and just whisper her name. Just like, Coco.
Real spooky hour.
This is spoopy.
Spooky.
Wait, like the character from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh god, yeah.
This is like a
chicken sound.
Coco.
Oh.
Okay. Should I do like an intimidation check?
Okay, yeah, I think that would be a collaborative intimidation because we've got my
Okay.
whispers and the
That's right.
the mannequin.
So I'll probably like add like a couple to whatever result you get. And we shall see.
He's let this way. Oh, come on!
Oh, God.
Okay, so
Wait a
together.
minute. Wait, Spindleshakes, do you have the lowest intimidation modifier of all?
I think
I'm a barbarian. I'm supposed to have +1 in intimidation. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I got a 17.
Oh, we're supposed to roll.
You guys are nailing it.
Come on.
Hey!
Yeah.
Like she's just like reading her book and then she hears like this really subtle go, and she's just like huh? And then the further it goes, the more scared she gets, and then you just pounded it down. You got her, and she ends up doing the exact same thing as her brother did by running down the stairs and finding the trapdoor and going into it because they refuse to leave all separate.
Okay,
So you caught them. You did it.
We terrified 3 small children.
Oneshot is loving it. He's just grooving. It's like, he's
You
dancing.
think we should
He's
report
loving
all of this to the local police?
it. Nah, I think we should.
I mean,
Actually, I think that
kids entering a home without
Who's
their
it?
own permission. And the owner taking our bodies. I think this is jail time.
I think we need some
I'll give him
compensation.
that hat.
At least.
Actually, I think while like when Spindleshakes
That's
is
hack.
like dancing his victory dance, I just think of the stance he's doing. It's like
Yes, I'm gonna look at this.
Wait,
Yes!
like he's just doing that, like yes.
Victory is mine.
Can I have Tori just like float down into Bladger and just go like, we have terrified these small children. They're probably going to go to therapy for the rest of their lives. Can I have my identity
know.
back?
Blackwing has a very small.
You actually see him, like, peek out of the
Aw.
coffin, but he's his normal self now, like, oh. Well, you did it. Where are they?
In the
In
basement.
your basement.
Oh, still grooving.
I was like, oh, that's so. And he, like, you can see him, like, slowly come out of it, like, oh. He's just like, oh my gosh, that happened? You did it?
Yes.
How?
Yes. Now give me that hat.
Give me my body.
And then he steps out of it, and then he, like, decides to, like, lead you guys back to the living room first. So he takes you into the second living room again. He's like, now, before I give it to you, there's a couple things. I just want to thank you for doing that. That was very, very difficult for me, and I'm very thankful. Hopefully you can get some of my ghosts back from them, too.
Well,
Who knows?
oh.
I just want my body. I just want to go home and sleep.
I want my legs back.
I want that hat.
I want my mullet back.
He's like, a deal is a deal, and then he actually, like, whips out, like, all the papery bodies that he took from you guys, and just, like, kind of, like, hands them to you. And, like, once you grab onto it, you do get back into your own body, like before.
What if we got mixed up?
Then you
No.
get mixed up and you're
No.
in the wrong body. But I'm gonna say that you guys do get into your own body, unless you want to switch.
Okay.
I don't want to
I
sleep.
do not.
I want my legs back. I want my legs back.
And that you will get, so you grab the paper, you get back to yourself, basically.
Can
I
I
hit
have
him
Tori?
I hit him with wait. I hit him with my shield.
Oh,
I bring out my shield and just whack the vampire with it.
Bad.
I think you just, like,
It's like, how dare you take my body?
I think he, like, it ends up being, like, a gentle smack at him, because he's just like, eh. Like, he knows what you're doing.
Yeah.
But before you guys really gotta say
Those
anything
shanks
else,
just-
he's like, Phil, that was fun and games, but I have one last thing I wanted to do before anyone goes. And with that, he actually pulls a new lever from the second living room that you guys didn't even really see. And all of you actually go down a different trapdoor.
Oh!
Mother.
His spindle shark makes a grab for the hat first.
He still has his hat. It's not quite over yet.
Oh!
No.
And of course the trapdoor actually turns into like a slide, so you guys are being slid, like you slide all the way down into like the basement.
The
And it's like
betrayal.
loops and you name it all the way
We've been thoroughly japed. Ah,
They played us like a damn fiddle.
what's
I
a fiddle?
got no hat. I'm thoroughly my day's ruined, and I'm thoroughly disappointed.
I like to think that you guys are saying this while you're being slid all the way down. Like you're
Yeah,
just
it's a
sliding,
long
you're just
slide.
kind of
Spindle shark
sitting
goes
there,
down.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Yes. Even
So you
get
guys
a
make it
hat.
down into the basement. It's like a dungeon basement kind of take, you know? It's cold and dark looking. Probably about as much as you'd expect from this house. And on the other
Very
side,
on
you
point with
actually
the
see-
aesthetics.
On the other side, you actually see the trio that you just spooked thoroughly, and they're all kind of hanging out there now. They're like, what, where are we? What? And then, of course, you see Vlad kind of, like, fling his way back in, and he looks ready to fight. He has his staff in hand. He is ready to rumble. It's about time we roll initiative.
Yeah.
I've for my sword. Yes!
Oh no.
Yeah. Spindle shark gets his crooked axe out.
I need to roll initiative.
Initiative is 20 to shoot.
Shoot, how do I roll my initiative again?
Oh, that's good.
Initiative is plus your proficiency bonus, right? Yeah.
Wait, what is it? +2 is the what now? Oh, plus-
It's
there we go.
Initiative is
I was looking at the
initiative is
thing.
a dexterity roll. Initiative's a dex roll.
Oh, sorry.
Because Okay, so we got the 5, 20.
Oh no, it's
And
plus
if
2, yeah.
The bot would work.
Yeah.
It's being slow.
Oh, broke.
We will never
We've
know.
been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Oh, there we go.
gadget.
There we go.
It was just-
Go gadget bot no work.
Okay, so let's see. Let me pull out.
Go gadget.
Actually, I'm gonna roll once more for the trio, because they'll be together. And ours is
Shanks is
just
getting that hat one way or another.
So, let's see here. Who goes first? I think that would be Spindleshanks goes first, because he has the highest. So the order would be Spindleshanks, then Miss Tori, and then Vlad, and then the trio, and then Ty. Oh, and Ricket. Yeah, and then Ricket at the end. Okay. I got it. So we'll start off with Spindleshanks with the first move then. Is there any actions or things
Yeah.
you want to do?
Shanks just glares at the Vlad. Just glares.
That's your action.
You're
not gonna hit him or
No,
anything?
Fury grows in him, and he would like to rage.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Just
boy,
looks at
you are welcome
looks
to
at
rage.
Vlad. Yeah, looks at Vlad, and goes at him screaming, "I shall have that hat!"
He's angry. He wants this hat so bad.
I want that hat! So it's a strength check, isn't it?
Okay, so...
Plus 2.
And that's with your attack bonus? Or...
Plus 2. It's, does Rage have anything or not?
Yeah, Rage does thing. Rage,
Because I'm like, I am so rusty.
Rage has a thing like when
I think
somebody hits you, it's half
Ah, right, yeah.
damage, and some other
And I
stuff.
think it gives you advantage on...
Yeah, like it's strength checks and stuff.
Hmm.
It will get it
Okay.
up.
1d20 plus 2. Let's have a look at this.
So 12.
Oh.
And that's your hit, right?
That's, see if that hits, I believe.
Okay,
so let's see.
or
Let's see
Pub
Vlad.
still isn't working. Can
I have Vlad's open
can
at
someone
least.
can someone like send a screenshot of my spell?
I can try to pull
It's
it
not
up again.
working.
Last time I tried, it didn't want to open. Let's try again. Orc Pub, don't be contrary. I like the game.
I take it that doesn't hit then.
It's okay, we can improvise.
I'm getting up your character, your spell list now
idiot.
because I still have your page up.
Thank you.
Good.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I should probably mention, you have this song playing in the background.
Oh.
It's the vampire, the dummy. You're the dummy.
So let's see, that was, your roll was
12.
18?
Yeah. No, I think it was
18.
12 to hit 'cause I rolled
Okay.
1d20.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
18! Oh, never mind, yeah.
Okay, so 18, that would hit. That's a hit. Okay. Because armor class is
Yeah.
13, so that means... I think that's like you take your...
What does...
Oh, wait. Oh, that means I have to roll, right? To determine the damage.
Yeah.
No.
It is.
Wait, what?
No, it's Nia.
Oh, it's you to determine. Okay.
Um,
Oh, yeah, that's right, because that's your weapon. Okay.
So it's a great axe, so damage... No, yeah, it's a great axe. I'm not sure. 1d12, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So it's 1d12
Plus something.
plus...
Plus your strength plus your rage bonus.
Alright, so that's +2.
And then +2
So it'd
again.
be 3. So +4.
Yeah, +4. Barbarians, man.
He really
yeah,
wants this act.
Like, orcs
Good
are
app.
being a piece of poop, and then the dice parser is being slow.
Yeah, everything's just going down.
And just as we got to the fight,
Go gadget, everything breaks.
Go gadget lag. Can you imagine if Mr. Gadget, Inspector Gadget, just had like malware thing? Did that even?
bless Lizzie for having all the
We need
refs.
to re-roll that again? I don't think. Can we try re-rolling that?
It should be rolling. It's
'cause
just
it
being
did-
really slow, so we'll give it a second.
Okay.
Everybody break out your real life dice. They're going practical numbers.
I have a dice app on my phone if y'all need it.
Yeah, I think
Worst
we
case
might.
scenario.
I
Yeah,
have
honestly,
physical
just-
dice.
Just trust each other and just start rolling
7.
the dice.
It's work.
I know.
7. Okay, so 7. Is that how much damage? Hold on. Oh,
7 damage.
this is 7. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that means it goes down from 16 to. Let me pull up a calculator because I am not smart.
Math hard.
Big move.
Math is hard. So he's down to 9. He's like 9 health now.
Wait.
Then again, he's also using the rage.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
the next person in the order is Miss Tori.
Hi. So, Miss Tori is thoroughly confused as what's happening right now. She's like, oh yes, we just helped this guy. Oh boy, it's fight time, we've been japed. So she would like to, I would like to cast Sacred Flame, and just kinda like, throw it at him, not more intentionally just to hurt, but more like, ha! Like blinding, kind of, if that makes any
just
sense.
to like temporarily blind him from
Flashbang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
1d20 plus 5? Yeah. And for Sacred Flame, it's like, the target must succeed a dex saving throw, or take 1d8 radiant damage. I'd save it if I hit, but like, that's the thing. Where's the plus symbol on my keyboard? I don't know. And now we wait.
Now we wait for the thing to work.
Oh my god.
At first, it sounded like a rubber chicken.
Floating around making that
Chicken's
sound.
returned.
The chicken is never gone. You fool.
It never left.
It never left. It just follows you for the rest of the game.
Somebody's
You see
new
it, like-
familiar.
You see it like,
God's cowering in the corner.
you see it like flopping down the slide.
It's like
Making
like
that
you hear,
little-
You hear the little chicken noise, like it's just like plopping down the slide instead of anything. So it's like Like this just happens during the fight. You guys all just like look at it like, oh, okay, that's there. Anyway,
Has the dice roller rolled yet?
it's being
Oh,
very
dear.
slow. It's probably okay.
I
'cause,
can't
like, in the
believe we-
recording, I'll probably cut out the waiting time for the dice.
Yeah, no, it's
I
okay.
can't believe we broke it. We broke it, y'all.
It's like there's
Oh,
too many. You're like, but I just rolled once. Too many.
For the time
And
being,
for the
can look at
Getting
A group dice roller.
for the time
worst
being,
case
can look at the
scenario,
lovely
we can-
alibi in the fan arts. The lovely
Yes.
alibi.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, 18. Ooh.
18.
About time.
Oh,
Dang.
I mean,
2 minutes later.
yeah, that hits. That
2
hits.
whole
Okay.
minutes.
So now you.
Yeah.
What is it? There's a
He has
certain dice that you get to roll?
Yeah.
Or do I get to roll?
You have to roll a dex saving throw against that. See if it actually, takes some
How do I do
damage.
this again?
I think it's roll, whatever d20 plus whatever his dex score is. And then it has to get higher than my DC modifier. My
That's
DC, spell save
dexterity,
DC.
right?
Yeah, it's dex.
So that would be a
Dexterity.
d20 plus 2?
Mhm.
Big d20 plus 2?
Has to get higher than my DC. And now we wait.
Wait. Okay, let me redo that. No, I didn't. Why am I like this? There. Now we wait.
Now we wait.
I like how it's probably in real time of the game. They maybe they roll to the side and then they just kind of stare at it Like they have to wait and see what the dice does and then play it out.
I made room on a website called RollDiceWithFriends.com, which hopefully, if this is taking too long, we can just move to there.
Oh yeah, it's that or we
see
can just
the
pull up
dice
a D&D dice generator. Here, let me try again myself on the thing here. So 11.
Nope.
That 11 for the dex. That does not pass my... Wait, so for the saving throw you got an 11? For saving throw?
Saving throw is 11, yeah.
That does not pass my spell save DC, which is 13.
Damn.
So close. So yeah, I get to roll a 1d8 for radiant damage.
Alright.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. D8. Or I could just use my app because I forgot that the thing's not working.
You may as well pull it up now then.
Yeah. I get a 5.
5, alright. So that means he takes 5 damage. That means he's down to... Wow, already at 4. I made sure he's all good too.
It's just he's flashbang!
He's a vampire, so I mean...
Yeah.
Light plus
Yeah.
him,
Light.
not a good idea.
Do you think Miss Tori thought that action through?
He probably stumbles back what the hell? Sorry, what the heck?
Hey, PG-13.
I corrected myself, I said heck.
You hear a little bat squeak. What the bat squeak?
That comes out of his mouth as his human need.
No. What the? What the?
He's a rubber duck now?
That was a kazoo.
The rubber chicken called at the exact right time.
Oh gosh, okay. Okay, he's up next. Flat is next. So what is he going to do? Let's see, what does he have as a wizard? Let's see here. I think what he's gonna do is... I wonder if this would actually work.
My dog is accompanying.
Yes!
Hello, new player.
Oh, yes.
He just
Let
yawned
the
at
dog
me. I
roll.
don't know if you heard.
Let the dog roll for initiative.
What's his dex save?
Aww.
Or what's his dex modifier?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. He has precision.
I can't roll
dog.
for him. I will.
I'm just trying to figure out what he's gonna do, because I have a lot to work with. Let's see.
He's okay. He's being very demanding right now. He's very
Random
upset
dog
with me
appear
for
from
closing
nowhere.
the door.
Dog appears from Hammerspace.
I think what he's gonna
Who
do
should?
is... I think he's going to do a magic missile.
Oh no.
Oh no.
On who? On whom?
I think he's gonna do one on... I think he's gonna do it on Blackwing. Yeah.
Okay.
So that means... That means for Magic Missile, he creates 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
can choose up. You can choose 3 people.
Oh. In that case,
All of you cut out again.
So
Why did you have to say that?
listen, you would have been done, my friend, if you got all 3 dots.
that's true. You would have been like,
Because it's like
"Oops, I'm dead for
1d4 for
reals."
each dart.
But I think what he does is he does the magic missile at Spindleshanks, Miss Tori, and Blackwing.
Miss Tori starts like silently praying. I was like, oh dear light above, please.
For damage, I would roll a 1d6 minus 1. Is that... Am I the one rolling it?
Yeah, the damage, yeah.
Okay, so...
Wait, I need to get spells. Out.
1d6 minus 1.
And magic.
Okay, I'm gonna say for Spindleshanks, first one is...
Oh.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out this thing. Okay,
Aren't we
I got
all?
a 5 for Spindleshanks. I'll just type it in
Okay.
as I go. So there's a 5. And then for Miss Tori, I got a 1.
Oh,
And then for...
the prayers worked.
And then another one
Lamp
for
has saved you.
Blackwing.
The
I got
almighty lamp.
3.
But
For me, is I take 3.
Yeah, you take 3 damage. So I would probably just say, like, yours is probably, like, 15 or 16 at most.
Gotcha.
So that sounds about right.
I'm just gonna
right?
write that down real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm at like 15 HP currently, roughly.
Or, like, that would be your total. Since it looks like everyone's was around that point.
Okay, gotcha.
wait, I can check. You have 18 HP, so you're down to
Sweet.
you're down to 13 right now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank
No,
you, you're the
down to-
MVP.
No, wait, you're down to 15. I can math.
Okay,
15 HP, sorry.
you're the MVP.
Yeah.
You're the only one whose computer works.
I
Me
just,
too.
and I was like, oh.
Oh no.
Okay, so that was his turn. He's like, how do you like that? And then the next is the trio. Okay. I could have the trio set as 1. I didn't plan a character sheet for them, but I did want them to be part of the thing, so they can come to any of, like, your guys' disposal. Like, you can use them to help you, or who knows what.
Okay.
Because they're very
Oh, boy.
chaotic. You know that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, that's like, they're just kind of there. They're trying to, like, distract Vlad, but it's not really working because he's like, he's got his sights set on all of you. Because I mean, he's a
Remind
vampire.
me
He
why-
kind of needs he needs necks to bite, you know.
Oh.
So
Wow.
we'll move on to Ty next.
Hi. Ooh, sorry. Currently, my friend, go this way. Ty is pissed. He magic my friend, and it looked like it hurt. So, he's gonna walk up with a sword,
Oh no.
and Ty's gonna swing his long sword.
Oh, he's gonna do a hit.
Gonna do a freaking hit with a sharp stick.
Okay then,
Right,
you do that.
right. I'll just roll it here on the other roller that I have up. D20 plus 4. That's a 15 plus 4. That's a 19 to hit. Does it hit?
Let's see. Wait, what was the number?
19 to hit against your armor class.
Oh, I think he got him.
Alright,
Let's see how much.
now
How much health did you say it was on? 9?
8, and I rolled a 1,
Oh, he got a 1? And
2,
hit
which is a
damage?
3. 3 damage.
Oh, 3 damage. Oh, he's almost down. He's
Yeah.
1 point
Wait,
away.
no. Wait, how far is he?
He is... Actually, I think you probably have to walk up a little bit, but I think that could be like the bonus action sort of thing. Or like the action before taking a hit.
But walking up to him.
Yeah. So you can like walk
No,
up and
that's,
then
that's
smack.
movement. That's an action, yeah.
Oh, movement.
But is he like movement's 30 feet?
I'd say he's pretty close. Like, it's not a really big space. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you then. So yeah, he does get hit. He's down to like the last one, but like, he's just like a little out of breath. He's like, I don't know what to do now. Uh-oh.
didn't
For
think
my
this through, did
free
he?
action, I point to
No,
him and
he
say
didn't.
leave.
Sorry, what was it?
For a free speech action, I'm just gonna point at him and say leave.
It's his house.
Yeah, it's
Not
my
anymore.
house.
Yeah,
The kid has
Now,
we just took his house.
my house. I'm taking it out.
And the hat.
You wanted my hat,
Yeah,
not my house.
I'm taking everything.
This
Who
black
do you
black
assume you're
wing
going to
is
be
next.
alive to stop me?
Me?
Yeah, you're next. Is there anything you
Okay,
want to
yeah, so, shoot, hang on. Okay, Blackwing's going to, take the cap off of his staff. It's a big fountain pen, so, and he's going to swipe at the air, and the ink sort of makes a big glob that floats in the air,
do? Okay.
and then smacks right at him in Eldritch Blast.
The crowd goes wild.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Tori, well, I guess you can say the pen was mightier than the sword.
Oh my god. I counted that statement.
Okay, shoot. Do I just roll like a d10 for the?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, but we'll go with that.
Wait, shoot!
Oh,
I forgot the thing didn't work. Hang on.
Right.
Let me get my d10. 5.
Wait, so that's the fight against the armor class, right?
Or, well,
I'm still learning myself. I'm sorry.
I don't really play warlocks. I'm sorry. Hang on.
I think Eldritch Blast needs to roll to hit. I'll get Eldritch Blast on here. So,
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 then. Does that work?
Hits or not?
How do you spell Eldritch Blast? E.
It's I put it in.
It's +5. Wait, no. Yeah, it's +5.
D20 plus 5.
Yeah, D20 +5.
Sweet. 10.
Let's see. Does a 10 hit? Does a 10 hit? No, it doesn't.
Big oof. I went through all that trouble to flavor it.
And
I
it's
think what happens is like you do it, but then like it kind of just like plops in front of you, but like it doesn't go very far and it doesn't hit him. So he's just kind of like staring at it like, well, that was that. What was that? But were you trying to get you trying to get my
it's-
cloak all dirty?
It's a reflective
This is some
pool.
brave words for a person who's almost dead.
It's a reflective pool, so you can look at it and see what you've done.
Oh.
I think you know what he does that. He actually looks into it and takes a minute and just stares at it.
Take a minute to reflect on what you've done.
Well, it was very unfair to take your bodies and make you do my dirty work. I do, however, thank you for getting rid of those kids. And then, like, you kind of, like, glance over, and, like, the trio are all, like, happily waving and, like, smiling, like, hi. Hi, we're here
Tori
still.
waves back.
We didn't get rid of you. You didn't get rid of us. Not yet. And then he
Tori
kinda
waves
just,
back.
like,
Hi, children.
and then he kind of, like, looks up at you guys, like, Vale, it was very unfair to do that. Listen, I don't really have any friends. You know?
Clearly.
Like, he just kind of like stands awkwardly, like, I don't know. Vale, I guess you are free to go, I suppose.
What?
I mean... Oh! What's up the chat for real?
Wait, legit?
Vale, yeah, you pretty much defeated me. I'm down to 1 point. 1 more point and I need to take a long rest.
Miss Tori walks up, she's like, before we do, can we use what is it called, a phone? Our friend crashed into a tree. Oh. And that's kind of the entire reason why we came here. Was to get a phone.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't have. Vale, let's take a look, and then he actually, like, he'll gesture, like, to a back door from, like, the basement area that leads you back out to, like, the front yard, basically, of the house. So he'll walk out, and he looks over and glances down the hill, and you can see the Yinib is still there. He's just kind of chilling out. He's actually playing solitaire by himself, because he doesn't have anything else to do.
Wait,
oh, no.
How? How is he moving the cards?
Well, he probably had them somewhere tucked nicely. You know, he has a hammer space too, you know. Every character has a hammer space, and he has a hammer space too.
No, like, he doesn't have hand. How is he moving?
He has
That's very rude.
He has nubby wheel arms, and he knows what he's doing. It's like, don't judge him.
Sorry, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, yeah, sorry about that. My internet crashed for some reason. So it's my turn now, I believe.
No, you guys
he's letting us leave.
Much. And he took a moment to realize what's going on, and what he did was wrong. So he took you guys back out to the front yard after Miss Tori explained, oh yeah, we have a car outside that's kind of needing help. We need a phone. Although she doesn't know what that is.
Blackwing made him think about what he's done.
He doesn't have many friends, as you can see.
Miss Tori walks up and gives him a hug. It's like, well, I can be your friend.
You would do that?
Everyone is my friend. That is a very important thing.
Vale,
Oneshot just looks glares at him, walks over to him, snatches the hat and puts it on his head and just smug say, I have a hat now. It's mine.
Blackwing gives him the same disapproving stare he did at the beginning of the session, but it's slightly less disapproving.
It's like a smirk.
Ty looks at Vlad and says, if you come near me, I will finish you off. Ty is not very happy about all of this.
He just like glances down at Miss Tori, like, friends, you said?
Friends.
I don't know if these would count as friends. He kind of like points at the rest of you.
Well,
he goes over to the Phantom Bus cleaners and he just hugs them and say, that was a great scare, wasn't it? Just like a massive bear hug.
I think like Sean, like he gets scared and he actually hides into his own hat. The other two are like, yeah, that was, so that was you? Really? Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, a mix of everyone, but I did possess your brother and trapped in there.
She says that, but like you can tell, obviously, that this got her good.
I'd like to say Miss Tori's pulling out pamphlets, by the way. It's just like, oh, by the way, we're like, here, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, the Light, who will free you from your tiny little cell that you live in for the rest of your lives? Because if you have a few short moments...
Casually shoves it into their hand.
just like little pamphlets.
I think
They're made in
like,
crayon.
I think with that, it's like it kind of ends, but like he's like, yeah, no, you can use my phone, and then of course we kind of have like a little jump cut over to back to the highway scene. Pretty much, you're back where you pretty much.
I like how he
began,
has a
but
phone.
The highway is a little bit better now, and Yinib is back on his wheels and rolling you guys back home. And of course, Vlad is in there too. Actually, he's like, well, I always wanted to see the city.
Tori's happily holding his hand.
And with that, I think we finished our game.
Those shenanigans.
And I think you, I think at like, at the very end, you just hear like the, what is it, like the Roger Rabbit like tune where it's like the Maroon Studios kind of thing. As like a little.
Yeah. The legend that Spindle Shanks is complete with hat.
Prior to having part of this.
Yes.
Out of all of this, I think the thing I'm gonna draw right now is the Warner Brothers.